Okay, so Savage, I've got some quick, fast questions for you. So, cheese or macro?
Cheese.
Risky or razor blader?
Razor blader.
Rotterdam or de Muslim?
Rotti.
So I'm here with Risky, so some quick fire questions for you. Cheese or macro?
Macro.
Savage or razor blader?
Razor blader.
Rotterdam or de Muslim?
That's a really hard one, man. Rotterdam, I guess.
Okay. So quick fire questions for you. Cheese or macro?
Macro.
Risky or savage?
Risky, man.
He's your boy.
Yeah.
Rotterdam or de Muslim?
The Muslim.
Got to go with the terror.
Hello, I'm Ashiaa and I'm here with Savage from the team Fofo G, playing in the Starcraft2 tournament today. Hello Savage, well thank you for joining me.
It's okay.
So Savage, you are a Zerg, I believe, and really we're just asking a few questions about how you prepared for the tournament today. So you know your competitors quite well.
Yeah, we won. A lot of us on the same team, so it helps.
Do you have any particular plans against each person? Have you watched their replays to prepare? Tell me how you prepared for this.
Well, I'm going to save my secret strats until tomorrow, but today I'm just going to play fairly usual and not give anything away. That's my plan, and I've just played a lot of games in preparation.
So how does it feel to be here at epic.LAN to compete in one of the only live StarCraft events in the UK?
Yeah, it's my first one actually, so it's a new experience, especially being in the main hall with all the CSGO players. That's interesting, but it's nice to get some motivation going and getting lots of practice in.
And obviously the Starcraft2 scene in the UK is quite small, so you know what makes you continue to play this game that everyone seems to say is dead?
Well, I've played RTS games for 20 odd years, so it's an addiction at this point. Even though the Starcraft2 scene isn't big compared to other games, it is actually big compared to previous RTS games, so it's nice to see actually. It's growing very, very slowly, but yeah, it's just a fun game. The genre means that you have to think about a lot of things at once, and it's tough to play. It's a challenge.
Excellent. Well, we're looking forward to seeing you in action. Anything to say to your fellow competitors? Any banter?
I don't consider them competitors, to be honest. It's just it's a foregone conclusion.
You've had it here first. Savage is going to wipe the floor with you. I'm here with Risky, the GM Zerg. Thank you for joining me. So, talking about today's events and the competition, do you have any secret plans up your sleeves? Have you been watching the replays of your competitors?
Yeah, I was actually watching the replays of last night against Raza. We played a couple of ladder games recently, so I was watching those, analysing his play. I've got a couple little, not necessarily like builds, but I got some things like that will probably catch him off guard.
Excellent,
so,
excellent. Yeah. Looking forward to it. What do you think, who is your biggest competitor, you think? Who's going to be a tough challenge for you today?
I'd say it's definitely Raza. Like, he took 2 games off of me in the last finals, which was it was a pretty close finals, and I started 1-0 up, so I only really won one more game than him because it was a 4-2. So it was a really close finals actually. So I'm kind of scared of Raza.
Fantastic. I'm really looking forward to it. And just one more thing. How does it feel to be part of the UK StarCraft2 scene when it is such a small scene in the UK? How does that feel for you?
I mean, I kind of like it. Like, obviously, obviously having a big scene is like has its advantages, but I kind of like knowing everyone and everyone knows everyone, and it's you get very good friendships. And I've had some of my best friends are in the UK scene or were in the UK scene. But yeah, lovely. It's really nice.
Thank you very much for joining me. Hi, I'm here with Razor Blader, the Terran GM for StarCraft2. Thank you for joining me.
Oh, no problem. Happy to be here.
Excellent. So, the competition is hotting up.
Yes, it is. There's quite a few good players here, especially Risky. He's the big one to look out for, but also someone like Savage can potentially give an upset as well.
And have you prepared for Savage and Risky? Have you sort of looked at their replays? Have you got some special build orders just for them?
I do have some very top secret stuff in mind.
Excellent.
And I have looked at some of their replays, so I am a bit prepared.
Well, I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens today. I'm really looking forward to seeing the coverage this weekend from StarCraft2.